Good morning, guys, and welcome to a few days in my life. I'm doing a shorter vlog this week just because we leave for Boston on Thursday morning, so I'm just doing Monday through Wednesday basically, and then I'll do a whole separate Boston vlog. I am currently at work. I work the next 2 days. I'm working 12s, and unfortunately I'm back on the floor. I was on Friday if you saw that vlog. Yay. So I'm working at oncology. I hope it's a much better day. I typically have better days over there, so I'm hoping Friday was just some fluke day. So yeah, working at 12, and hopefully it goes well today. I can't do another bad day. I don't know, we'll see. I already ate my breakfast. I had Trader Joe's hash browns. Delicious. Only thing is we didn't have ketchup at home, so I did do Chick-fil-A sauce on top, which was actually pretty good, but I do prefer ketchup on my hash browns. But yeah, I'm gonna go to work and I'll see you guys after work. Hi guys, so I am heading home from work. Honestly, today wasn't too bad. I had 3 patients and then was supposed to get a direct admission, so a patient from an outside hospital was coming in. I was working oncology. Honestly, all my patients were fine. I feel like no issues. I was on the same floor as Friday, completely different day from Friday. But a lot of the same people were working, so I got to see them, and they were like, yeah, that was tough. But I did send the nurse praise points or whatever for, basically saying you were great, awesome, thanks for being so helpful on Friday. So that should be good for her. And then on Friday, so since I float pool, I never like to take any of the, well, I will snack on the food, but if a patient provides any sort of gift of any sort, which they're not really supposed to accept, they can donate, I guess is the better term. I don't like to take things like that because I'm float and it's I didn't really take care of them, so I don't like to do that, you know. But on Friday, a patient had dropped off these things called warmies because they complained that the heat packs never lasted long enough for them, and then they passed away, and one of their passing wishes was to provide the floor with these heat pack warmy things. And since there was some left today, since I was on the same floor, I did grab one. These were the only guys left, but I think they're so cute. It's a little lizard looking thing. I don't know what the actual name of these things are, but it is a warmie. You microwave them. They smell like lavender. This is my cute little guy. I got him with my nephew in mind, of course. And I was like, well, Lane would love this. So I just texted my brother. My brother was like, yeah, just bring it over. I'm going to see him on Wednesday for my birthday dinner, so I'm just going to bring it then. And Lane will get to enjoy it. Because I was like, I don't know if I'll enjoy it, but Lane will get to enjoy it. It's a cute little guy, so bring that then. So I'm glad I grabbed him. And I grabbed the last black and blue one. There was only pink and white ones left other than that. So I was like, I'll grab this one. I wasn't even thinking about it, and I was like, oh, Lane would love this, so I'm going to bring that to him. Ian did decide to go into work tonight just for extra hours, extra comp time, which is nice. This job that he's starting is already providing so much extra overtime for him, extra help if needed. He can put in more hours if he needs more hours. I've liked it so much so far. And he just started it 2-3 weeks ago, and he's loving it, I think. So he decided to go in tonight to get a few hours since he is missing 2 days of work for Boston. So he's making up pretty much a whole shift. Not quite, but at least 8 hours worth for tonight. So that would be good. And he did work a few extra hours last week as well. And yeah, he's liking his job. He did make my hungry root today. We had sloppy joes, and then tomorrow we have salmon. So he did make the sloppy joes before he went into work. So I do have that before when I get home. I do need to shower because I need to shower off
my hair because I haven't showered since my hair appointment. And then I also want to kind of rinse my face from the facial. I wanted it to like sit on it for enough time to soak in. I did get a facial yesterday. I did not show that, but my hair I got done Saturday. You guys saw in my last vlog. And it's time for a wash. I always like to let my hair like literally sit once I get it dyed or bleached, whatnot. I let it sit for like at least 24 hours before like showering, and I think that helps it a lot, to be honest. I don't know, that might be in my head, but I think it does. But anyways, I'm gonna go in and shower and then eat my sloppy joe.
Guys, and happy Tuesday. Last night I literally went to bed and we had pretty bad storms, I guess, and I slept through the entire thing. Today I'm at work for another 12, and then after this I'm done. Tomorrow I am going to come in and do some education hours just to get some hours, but other than that I'm done with working for the week, which is very exciting. And I'm working the OU, which is the observation unit today. Not super thrilled about it. I mean, normally observation patients are fairly observable, like they can do a lot on their own, but a lot of those patients are trying to decide, like, do we admit, do we not? So they're running a lot of tests, like a lot of tests on these patients, like fairly quickly and like promptly, and it's a lot of turnover as far as the patients go, so we'll see. And since they are more independent walkie-talkie patients, you would think they give you like, I think like 5 or 6 patients. I haven't been there in like literally a year, so we will see, but they usually give you more patients because they do flip the rooms a lot faster and the patients are more independent. So hopefully today's not too bad. But I am hoping like I kind of stay somewhat busy to make my day go by a little faster too. So like I'm not complaining too much, that it's gonna be like a more flipped day. I will see you guys after work.
I'm almost home now. I was at work. I worked at 12, worked on the observation unit. I had 4 people to begin with, and then they gave me, I'm pretty sure I had this other patient before, and not like we got along, but I don't think they got along with other staff members. So I was kind of like, okay. And then I discharged 2 of my patients because they were observations, so they were just like waiting on test results, went home, they were fine. But like in observation, one of them was from the tornado actually, which I did not touch on at all. St. Louis did have tornadoes on Friday. Yeah. And I was so distraught from work, I didn't even like touch on it, but I am okay. My heart goes out to anyone that was affected. I am like absolutely devastated that it happened to our city. You don't expect it to happen in urban areas. You expect it more in the rural areas. So it's very shocking for a lot of our city, and my heart does go out for anyone that was affected. I fortunately was not affected, and I know people were a little worried, so I am okay. All my stuff is okay. My family's okay. But I did have a couple patients today that were affected due to like power outages. They lost like oxygen at home, put them into like respiratory failure type symptoms, and the power outages has really affected quite a few people. Like I think I had 3 or 4 patients out of today that were affected from the tornadoes that affected their health, which is crazy and very sad. But yeah, so I started on the observation unit. My other ones were like a biopsy. I did, they removed a loop recorder on someone. So fairly minor things, but I mean, serious enough that they needed to be observed for a little bit. And then at 3 o'clock, the floor had like pretty much emptied out. So they did send me to another floor, unfortunately. I went to just like a general medicine. I think their focus was more like lungs, COPD. I feel like there's a lot of COPD, and obviously I saw some people without oxygen that were affected up there as well. and very sad. But I was just up there for 4 hours, and it wasn't bad. The charge was super helpful, very nice. Same with downstairs, like in the observation unit. The charge was very helpful, very nice. And that makes for a very different kind of day when your charge is really helping you versus not. I'll tell you that. But yeah, I'm almost home. Ian did make salmon for dinner, a hungry root salmon. I think it's salmon and like tzatziki, and then a rice and broccolini, which I'm pretty excited about. And then I need to go to bed because I have PureBarre in the morning. But I have not packed a single thing. Yay me. And we leave on Thursday morning at 8:30. So I'm very excited. However, I'm like anxious about like getting everything done and all that. And I still need to go into work tomorrow. It's stressing me out a little bit, but we're gonna make it through. So I'm gonna get off here and go eat dinner. And I think I need to do a load of dishes too, because I don't like to leave the house with a dirty sink.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Tomorrow we leave for Boston at 8:30 in the morning, so I am kind of picking up all my pieces before we go. I'm currently heading to PureBarre. I'm taking an 8:15 class. All you girls that do early morning classes, how do you do it? Because I struggle to wake up in the morning. Like, I wake up early for work, and then on my days off, I'm like, absolutely not. I don't want to get up. Like, I feel like 9:30 is the early, like 9 to 10 is like my ideal workout class time. And since I have to go into, well, I don't have to, but since I'm going into work afterwards, I wanted to go as early as possible / early. And so I booked the 8:15. Sorry, my lips feel really dry today. I booked the 8:15 so I could go into work and leave work by like 2-3 o'clock, because probably, I haven't decided, I probably will stay till 3, unfortunately, but I don't know, at least 2:30, because I have a meeting from like 2 to 2:15ish, and at least till then, because I'll have to like get on the call, and I don't want to do that in the car. How do you guys do it? Like, I don't know. I feel like 8 a.m. is so early. I think if I didn't have to drive 30 to 40 minutes to get to the class, I would do it. But I think that's part of my issue. Sorry, my head's like all over the place right now. I was gonna pull up how to get there to see how bad traffic is to get there. But anyways, going to PureBarre this morning, taking a class with Paige, which I think I've taken her class before, and I liked it okay. I also have a Celsius because I thought I had one more Alani, but turns out I didn't. I think Ian might have snuck one so he could go to work last night, or night before last. But this is the Arctic Vibes one. It's one of the only ones I like. So, yeah, it's like almost like a berry taste. I don't know. It says sparkling frozen berry edition. If you didn't know, I work for 2 hospital systems in the St. Louis area, and one of them enforces education from a facility now as of this year. So I do have to go to one of the hospitals to do my education, and so I'm gonna go sit up there and do a couple hours worth, because instead of working on the floor, this is a lot easier because I can come and go when I please, which I need today because I need to have a lot more flexibility than I have. That way I can only go for like 4 or 5 hours ish in the middle of the day, whereas like if I was working on the floor, my options would be to go 7 to 3, 3 to 7, or maybe even 11 to 7 if I called. But I'm not doing that because we have a birthday dinner with my family for me tonight at 5:15. I wanted to go early so that I could get back and do my spray tan, because I want to get a spray tan before Boston, and they close at 8, I believe, so I wanted to go at 5:15. So if I work 9:45 to 10:45 to 11:45, 12:45, 1:45, 2:45, that's 5 hours. So honestly, that might be what I end up doing, just stay until 2:45. 5 hours is a good chunk. Then I will drive home, shower, exfoliate, shave, get ready for dinner, and then if I get there by 5:15, 2 hours to eat, 7:15, I want to try to leave by 7:15, come back, quickly get a spray before they close, and then go home and pack. So I haven't packed. Flight isn't as early this time. I always book early flights, and I told myself last time, I'm like, I will pay the extra little bit to not have to wake up at 3 in the morning and drive to the airport, because we're about 45 minutes from the airport at least. And so we are leaving at 8:30, 8:35 I think is our flight time leave. So that time, and Ian's gonna meet us at the airport. My mom's gonna drive me. He's gonna bring his luggage with him to work tonight, and then we'll drive straight over because he's working a night shift tonight, which sucks. But he's gonna meet at the airport. He'll probably be there by like 5, and I'll see if I can give him my priority pass, to be honest, so he could go in the lounge maybe. But I'm not gonna get there at 5. I'll probably get there at like 7. When I get there, we're gonna go into the lounge. I was gonna get breakfast and whatnot, and then we will fly out. I'm gonna be checking into my flight late, and if anyone knows about Southwest, it's like a battle to check in so that you get a good spot in the grouping so that you can get a seat together. But it's not a huge deal if we like don't sit together. I don't think it's that far of a flight. So I'm gonna get off here and focus on driving, and I will see you guys probably after PureBarre. Bar this morning, and it was good. I haven't really filled you guys in. I came over to the hospital to do education for work. I've been here since about 9:30. I actually got here pretty quickly, and then I'm staying till at least 2:30 I think, and I have to meet with my manager at 2, so in about an hour and 15 because it's like 12:45 now. I'm just gonna meet with her and then probably pack up and go, but that gives me 5 hours of education, which is great. I feel so useless sitting here. Like, I feel like I'm just like sitting here watching stupid videos all day. I mean, I'm like learning, I guess, but it's just like relearning certain stuff that we have to have annual education on. And I brought my laptop. I did not get internet here, so useless to bring that, but there is computers that I can use. But the other hospital, I was able to use my laptop, so this one's just out of the hustle and bustle, like easier to park at, easier for me to get to and from my house too. So I was like, I'll just go here today. We can go to any of the facilities. I am just here doing education for about 2-ish more hours and having a meeting. And my meeting will probably last all of 10 minutes. We'll probably just be like, hey, how's it going? Cool. Any problems? No. And that's usually how they go. Last time I had some more questions for her, but this time it doesn't faze me. So anyways, I'm gonna continue to do education. I did bring my book to read while I played the videos, but that's definitely not possible. Like, I'm gonna have to pay attention more, but I just ate my hungry root meal. I ate a salmon tzatziki. Ian made it last night. I had it for dinner and then I had it for lunch. And then I'm going to tell him he can take both servings for lunch tonight if he wants. And then tomorrow we leave. I do need to leave here by like 2:30 though, because then I'll get home by hopefully about 3 o'clock and have like an hour and a half to get ready, shower, shave, all the things before dinner. Hi guys, so I'm on my way to my birthday dinner with my family, and I'm running honestly kind of on time. I thought I was running just slightly late, so I didn't want to show you my outfit quite yet, but this top is kind of pissing me off. It's one of those vest tops, and I'm wearing the longer like trouser shorts. It's like a matching set, and this top like won't stay up. Like I feel like, I don't know, I'm gonna probably be messing with it all night, but well. And then I just quickly did my makeup because I had to get ready really quick. These are my glasses for tonight. Wish my hair was longer, but this is what we're going with. Gotta get going, sorry. We're going to the tavern. It's in Valley Park, and dinner's at 5:15, so gonna plug that in. Just got home, dinner was fantastic. Went to the tavern in Valley Park, and then I went and got a spray tan. And now we gotta pack. So it is currently 7:56, 8 o'clock. I want to be packed by 10. And I don't want to try anything on because I just got a spray tan. So we'll see how this goes. I'm probably going to overpack. It is 10:15. I have my retainers in, so I do have a lisp. I'm looking a little tanner. Packing, here, I'll take my top retainer out. It's easier to talk. Packing was difficult because the weather is supposed to be like upper 40s to 60s. And like, I'm ready for summer weather, so I wanted to bring summer clothing. And that just didn't pan out for me very well. So I did bring longer dresses and shorter dresses. I brought mostly pants to where I did bring like 2 pairs of shorts in case, in hopes, but I'm a little overpacked. By little, I mean a lot. And that's fine. I mean, I'd rather be comfortable with what I've got in my bags and know I've got what I need. Still not 100% sure if I got what I need, but I do have the smaller carry-on that I'm just going to throw last minute stuff in. My big suitcase, yes, we are only going for Thursday to Monday, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. And then this is what I'm wearing tomorrow, and I'm going to use this as my personal item. So, yeah. I did actually finish packing at 10 exactly, but it's about 10:15 now. I've just kind of been like tying up some loose ends around the house, and now I'm gonna go lay down, try to get some sleep because my mom is gonna pick me up at 6. I do want to shower off my spray tan before then, so I'm gonna get up at 5, I think, and do some last minute stuff. You know, you always have to throw in like the last minute phone cords, chargers, unplug everything, because I have like my iPad and my computer. I'm actually not charging my computer. Charging my watch, and then I'm charging my battery pack. So like those kinds of things, and then like my retainer, I'll have to put in contacts, put my glasses in my carry-on, and that. And then I do need to remember to get my sunglasses out of my car because I do have a pair I want to bring, so I'm going to put that in my notes app. I always make a little list, and then that's my last minute, like, did I get everything? So I will see you guys in the morning. Okay, I'm up now, packed most of my stuff away. I'm now watering our plants before we go. My mom's almost here, but I'm going to go ahead and end the vlog off here. Hope you guys enjoyed this short little few days of my life. Look out for the next vlog. It's going to be Boston. If you liked this video, please like and subscribe, and I hope to see you in my next video.
Bye, guys.